Hello everyone. We are going to discuss about sustainable practices in Niagara College teaching brewery. What is sustainability? According to the United Nations, meeting the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. What is brewery? Brewery is a place where beer is made. So Niagara College Brewery is located on the Niagara College on the Lake campus. It was established in September 10th, 2010. It comes under the Niagara College Learning Enterprise Corporation. It spreads across the area of 3,400 square feet. It's led by Professor Jonathan Downing, who is the head brewer, and along with 3 other faculties who involved in teaching the students. In one batch, there is 20 to 25 students for learning the brewery. Here, students are getting hands-on learning experience to develop their teaching skill, to develop brewery, and learn sustainability in the brewery sector. Brewery currently produces 1,000 liters of beer per day. It also has a capacity to produce 15 to 17 types of different beers a day. Furthermore, in this video, we are going to discuss about sustainable practices in the Niagara College teaching brewery.
For the specific funding for the sustainability.
Specific?
For the sustainability, like how much amount you use usually or
Spend every year monthly.
We don't spend anything on sustainability, we try to save.
Further talking about sustainability practices in brewing, our goal is to improve environmental, social and economic practices, identifying and improving to control brewing activities both inside and offside, making the camp's operation more sustainable and to minimize the college environmental footprints. I want to add some points on the power and the water consumption that is being used here. The power that we get here is from Ontario Power Grid. Here we have 2 steam boilers worth 232 kilowatts which runs 4 days a week, and on average the total power consumed per year is 2,500 kilowatts per hour. The natural gas that we get is purchased in bulk by Shell and is shipped to us by Enbridge. The natural gas is used in a small amount because it's used only for heating purpose. The main part is water, because that's the main ingredient in making beer. We consume on an average of 709.2 cubic meter of water, and the CO2 that is emitted is 40.39 tons of CO2 per equivalent. That is a very small number compared to just one brewing unit. But if we compare to a lot of brewing companies out there, this is actually a very big number of CO2 that is being released in the air. Further to this, I want to add the SDGs that is associated and that is practiced in this teaching brewery. The first one I would like to say is SDG number 6, clean water and sanitation. That is the main thing used, and as I spoke to the brewmaster, he said they are working hard on saving water and reducing the water consumption and the wastage that goes in the production line. The second is number 7, affordable and clean energy. As we know, a lot of energy, electricity is being used for production. So they are trying ways to find out how they can get clean energy to use in the production line. And the third one is climate action, number 13. During the process, CO2 is being released. So they are also trying ways to reduce the CO2 emission and try to trap it so that they don't release a lot. And the other one is 5th, gender equality. As you see, there are males and females both studying, so they want to give opportunities for both genders. And the 4th one is quality education. As you see here, that it's the Canada's first teaching brewery. So from the time it started in 2010 until now, the quality of education is just improving, and they're following the current trends, and the professors over here are highly educated, providing with the quality education. Further in this video, you will also see my colleague talking about sustainability practices that Niagara College Brewing is being taken offsite around the world, and how they are practicing and sharing information and then taking this ahead.
So now I will talk about the outside sustainable goals that we are doing at the brewery. So first of all, I will connect with the SDG 10, that is gender inequality reducement. So on April 18th, the brewery take a step for the reduce the gender inequality. They started a discrimination-free movement for the women and all the other categories of the sex gender, that is like LGBTQ, and it's a great movement that is presented on that Niagara College. Another SDG I will connect with the 17.7, that is partnership, global partnership with the for the sustainable development. That is our teaching brewing master go to the Ukraine and they raise the fund for them, approximately $10,000 or something like that. And more of them, they also produce two solitary beer from the Ukraine beers. And right now we also give the expertise and other things to them. Furthermore, I want give an explanation on the SDG 10, SDG 4, that is quality education. Uh, the college the college also produces a wine that has the history of the beer. The can also has a specific year and the history of what is that made and how the beer is made and the history of that particular beer. They also give on that. And the thing is that we also give the local community help, that the hops that are used in the beer making process, after making the process of that, we use that wasted hops for the animals and give the local farmers, so that we can use for their pets like cow and other animals. And other recommendations for the SCGs will be given by my colleague.
So, as you've all heard about the sustainability practices and the SDGs used by the teaching brewery of Niagara College, they are doing their level best to meet all the SDGs and the sustainability practices as much as they can. But we would like to give our own recommendations on what they can improve to meet all the SDGs criteria wherever possible. So the first one would be the gender equality. So the number of women working in the brewery was much more before the COVID pandemic as compared to the after pandemic situations. So they are doing the level best to encourage women to participate in the brewery. And so the thing is, the where they can improve is to keep a percentage of females working in the brewery. So there will be no first come first serve basis. There will be a particular percentage for the women always booked for them. The second one would be the SDG number 6, which is water and sanitization. So as we are talking to the brewmaster in the brewery, they said like we are doing the level best to use the less wastage of the water as much as they can, but they are not tracking it. So our recommendation would be to track the water usage where they are using more. So where there will be a number on the papers like how much they are using, so they can improve in the coming years. The third one would be SDG number 7, affordability and the clean energy. So our recommendation would be to, as they are using a lot much electricity and the powers, so in the summer time they can install solar panels on the roof of the brewery so that they can trap the energy and they can use all of the year. So in that case they will reduce the consumption of the electricity, which is they are already doing over the period of time. The next one would be the SDG number 9, which is infrastructure and the new technology. So as they are still using the old infrastructure and the old technology, so they could improve the technology which is available in the market, wherever it's available in the industry. So over there the students will be able to learn new things, and the use of new technologies also meet the new sustainability criteria and improve their productions.